Okay, example 2, same kind of problem. Notice the main equation here, instead of having this equals this, they both add up to something. What we're leading up to is uniform motion problems. Certain people drive cars at certain speeds for certain amounts of time. We got to figure out missing speeds, missing times, that kind of thing. Sometimes the distances are equal to each other. That's what the last problem represented. Sometimes the distances add up to a constant. That's another type. So we'll be looking at those very shortly. Probably in the next 4 or 5 lessons we'll start introducing those word problems in. And some of the techniques we used here will be helpful, I think. So this equation has everything in it. So that's our main equation. Usually the first one listed as the main equation. They don't try and get tricky with you. And the other 3 equations, this one's perfect the way it is. R sub 1 equals something else. R sub 2 equals something else. The third equation, again, doesn't have T sub 1 or T sub 2 equals, so I have to make it one or the other. Which one do you guys want to go with?
T sub 1 equals 10 minus T sub 2.
That works for me. You can go either way. T1 equals 10 minus T2 or T2 equals 10 minus T1. Take your pick. Make a decision and stick with your decision. So Amber spoke up first. We'll go with her technique. T sub 1 is equal to that. So R sub 1 has a replacement. T sub 1 has a replacement. R sub 2 has a replacement. T sub 2 does not. Right? Even though there's a T sub 2 here, on my left equals right, the left equals left equals left equals, those are the things I get to replace. So if I do replace each of those things with what they equal, R sub 1 is 30. T sub 1 I'm replacing with 10 minus T sub 2. Again, one thing for 2, put parentheses around it. Plus stays plus. R sub 2 is 40. That's being multiplied by T sub 2, which I don't know what it equals yet, so I'm going to keep it T sub 2. And that entire thing still equals 360. So rewrite the main equation, replacing the 3 objects that we have different versions of with what they equal. And then it's just a matter of solving this equation. Distributive property here gets me 300 minus 30 T sub 2 plus 40 T sub 2 is equal to 360. We've got a couple T sub 2 terms on the left, so if I take the 300 over to the right, changing it from positive to negative because I moved across the equal sign. Negative 30 and 40 make positive 10 T sub 2. 360 minus 300 is equal to 60. Divide by 10, we get T sub 2 is equal to 6. It says to find T sub 1 and T sub 2, so T sub 2 is 6. 6 goes there. T sub 1 is equal to 10 minus 6, so T sub 1 must equal 4. And there's our answers.